The American Dream. It's a powerful idea. Work hard, play by the rules, and you can achieve success. You can own a home, raise a family, and retire comfortably. But for too many Americans, this dream feels out of reach. The promise of a good life through hard work is fading.
In decades past, a single income could support a family. Working-class Americans could afford homes, cars, and college for their children. Today, many families struggle to make ends meet, even with two incomes. Something has gone wrong. The system is rigged against working people. Here's a startling fact. American workers are more productive than ever. We produce more goods and services with each passing year. Technology has revolutionized the workplace, making us faster and more efficient. But here's the catch: wages haven't kept pace. While corporate profits soar, worker pay stagnates. The fruits of our labor are not being shared fairly. The American worker is being left behind. The gap between the rich and everyone else is widening. This is not sustainable. It's a recipe for economic and social unrest. The challenges facing working families are interconnected. Stagnant wages make it impossible to keep up with the rising cost of living. Housing costs are skyrocketing, pushing home ownership out of reach for many. Healthcare expenses are a constant source of stress, with families facing impossible choices between paying for medical bills or putting food on the table.
These are not just economic issues, they are moral issues. Everyone deserves a safe place to live, access to quality health care, and the ability to provide for their families. When the basic needs of so many are not met, it diminishes us all.
Section 4, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s vision. A fair deal for all Americans.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. offers a bold vision for America, a return to an economy that works for everyone, not just the wealthy and well-connected. He believes in creating a society where every individual, regardless of their background, has the opportunity to succeed and thrive. He understands the struggles of working families, recognizing the daily challenges they face in making ends meet and providing for their loved ones.
His policies prioritize fairness, opportunity, and a living wage for all. He aims to create an environment where everyone has a fair shot at achieving the American dream.
Kennedy's plan is simple: empower workers, not corporations. By shifting the focus to the hardworking individuals who drive our economy, he seeks to build a more equitable society. He advocates for a significant increase in the minimum wage, ensuring that no one who works full-time lives in poverty. This change would uplift millions of families and stimulate economic growth.
He proposes bold solutions to address the housing crisis, making homeownership attainable for more Americans. By increasing the availability of affordable housing, he aims to provide stability and security for families, and he champions affordable, accessible healthcare for all. His vision includes comprehensive healthcare reforms that ensure every American has access to the medical care they need without financial hardship. Section 5. Rebuilding the middle class, investing in people, not profits. This section delves into the core of Kennedy's vision for a more equitable society.
Kennedy's economic vision goes beyond just addressing immediate needs. He calls for a fundamental shift in priorities, a realignment of our values. He emphasizes the importance of long-term planning and sustainable growth. He believes in investing in people, not endless wars or corporate tax breaks. This means prioritizing social services, community investments, and educational programs that uplift families and individuals.
This means rebuilding our infrastructure, creating good-paying jobs, and making education and job training accessible to all. It's about ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to succeed regardless of their background.
It means ending the corrupting influence of money in politics. Kennedy believes that our government should serve the people, not special interests. He advocates for transparency and accountability in all levels of government.
By reducing military spending and closing tax loopholes for the wealthy, we can free up the resources needed to invest in our future. This approach aims to create a more balanced and fair economy for everyone. Section 6, a call to action, reclaiming the American dream.
The challenges we face are real and they affect every aspect of our lives, but they are not insurmountable. Together, we can overcome these obstacles. We have the power to change course, to steer our nation towards a brighter future. We can build an economy that works for everyone, not just the privileged few. It starts with demanding better from our leaders, holding them accountable for their promises.
We need to elect officials who will fight for working families, who will listen to our voices, who will prioritize our needs over corporate greed and special interests.
We need to reclaim the American dream, to make it accessible to all. We need to restore the promise of a good life through hard work, dedication, and unity. This is not about left or right. This is about right and wrong, about fairness and justice. It's time to stand together and demand an economy that works for all, an economy that leaves no one behind.